celebrating someone's graduation, whatever your stage of life, whatever you've got going on, there's a reason why we go out to this. This isn't just like random, like, whatever, let's get something to eat. Oh, let's go here to this 5-star steakhouse. Right? No, it's typically thought out. There's a reason why we go. And then we have an expectation when we go in there. Right? What does the wait staff look like in this place? Say again? Not rushed? Rushed, okay. All right, so what else? How else would you describe the wait staff in this top steak dinner experience?
5-star.
5-star tuxedo. They're dressed in black, lately, black and white. Snooty.
Accents all around.
Attentive.
All right. Attentive. Yeah, this is a 5-star experience they're delivering. Right? So they're looking for, they're well dressed, they're well groomed, they're well spoken. That's typically the experience that you're going to get when you go in here. They're knowledgeable, they know the menu, right? Now here's our features for today. And then they describe the features in ways that make you drool and like whatever that is, just bring that to me, all right? And I mean now, because I'm hungry, right? So now go there and live in this space for a moment. Like really live in this space. Be there in this place, imagining all the things that you'd be feeling, seeing, enjoying, the people that you're with, the conversations that you're having. Everyone there in that moment for just a second. Just live there, be there for a second. And if that's not your cut of meat, or if you prefer something besides a steak, you're a lobster person, great. Then make it a lobster and imagine that that's you. It's the perfect meal at the perfect restaurant, the perfect environment with the perfect people. Are you there? All right, so just live in that space for a moment. I'm going to hand out some cards. I'm going to give you some very specific instructions. As I hand out these cards, I'm going to hand them out face down, and they are to remain face down until I give you explicit instructions to flip them over. Okay? You're going to take one, pass them around, and keep them face down until I give you explicit instructions to flip them over. Take one, pass them around. Pass them around. Take one, pass them around. Keeping them face down, and while you're doing that, keep your minds here in this steak dinner experience. Okay? Now, in a moment, not now, in a moment, I'm going to invite you to flip those cards over. Don't do that yet. And when you do, you're going to notice that there's a suggested price range up at the top corner of your card. You can choose a price that's above or below or anywhere in between. But the point is, what would you be willing to pay for your portion of this kind of an experience? I mean, if you have 12 people with you, that's a big number. Just what would your portion be like? The meal, drinks, entertainment, what would that be worth to you in this environment? Okay? Now again, don't do it yet, but when you flip that card over, you're going to see that there's a price range. You can be above or below or anywhere in between that price range. Go ahead and you're going to simply flip your card. You're going to write your number on the card after seeing the range, and then flip it right back over. Be really careful not to allow the other people around you to see what you're doing. Go ahead and do that now. Just don't let anyone see your number. Write your number down, flip it right back over.
We're going on just first picture? Are we actually
First picture, yeah, that amazing steak dinner 5-star experience. Jot a number down, flip the card back over, please, and have someone collect them at your table.
No initials on the card?
No initials, just a number. I'll take those from you. Above or below or anywhere in between.
Yeah, it's probably one.
Got it.
Because that's cheap.
And now, I'm going to invite you as a table group. Now let's focus our attention on the bottom steak dinner experience. All right? Now, as a table group, just pause for a second. We're already there. Hold on. As a table group, I want you to get descriptive of this, like we just did as a group. I want you as a table now to get as many descriptive language around this as you possibly can. So who's there with you? Why are you there? What is it like? What's the wait staff like? What's the food quality like? Et cetera, et cetera. You know where this is leading. Go ahead and have that conversation
Oh, I don't remember. I've done it a few times. I don't remember if I got a low number or a high my number for this one?
I think I went with like $75 or $85.
Yeah, I think mine was up there.
And
I figure anytime I go to a nice restaurant, at least it's $100 for two people.
and this one was like $10.
Yeah. It's like I could see that being like a $20 meal.
Like, where would you get that?
Like a truck stop.
Truck stop, Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, it looks like a truck stop. Yeah.
Waffle House.
You come down with that new guy in the white shirt?
Somebody came in here. Could be. I have a new one. No, his name is Roger Hector.
Asparagus wrapped in bacon. That right there is better than this.
All right, so give me some descriptive language. What did you say about this bottom experience? Not eating it.
Like not much like the discount version.
Discount version, yes. What else?
Yeah, 2
Drunk
a.m.
food.
after party.
Okay, drunk food, enough said, yeah.
Yeah, buffet style.
Easily passed leftovers.
Okay.
Easily passed leftovers.
Okay, so what does the staff look like?
Jeans, t-shirt, shorts.
Her name is Flo, and she sounds like this. Right? Right. So now let's moment of truth here for a moment. So what's the basic human need that we're trying to satisfy in either of these cases? What's the most basic human need that we're trying to do? Yeah, nutrition, right? We need to feed ourselves. Okay? Now, which of these, if any, does it remarkably better than the other? Oh, it does it. So it's going to be way healthier if you eat that one than that one.
Pretty much the same.
Oh, we could go down this road all day long. Here you're having drinks, yes? Probably, yeah. Okay, so you can chalk that against your nutritional intake. Probably desserts happening here. Yeah. Okay, so there went your nutritional value. Let's just compare steak to steak. Just because it tastes bad, does that make it less nutritious?
No.
Just because it's been cooked to the point of
It
leather.
wouldn't want to make you sit around.
Right?
Healthy usually makes it worse anyway.
So get this. At the end of the day, there is only a very marginal difference in nutritional value, if any. And either of these could be better than the other. Nutritionally speaking, yes or no?
Yes.
I have 4 or 5 yeses in the room. Yeah, right. Because they're, at the end of the day, they're about the same. And yet, would you pay the same money for the bottom one as you did for the top one? Not even close. So what are we really talking about?
Presentation.
What are we paying for in the top one that we're not getting, besides the quality of the food? What are the quality of the taste of
Core.
experience? Please write that word in that book, somewhere near that top book, that top picture. Experience. This is about the experience. That's what we're paying for. The entire thing is about the experience. What would happen if you went to that restaurant? What happened if you went to this bottom one? You got this bottom thing, this truck stop meal, and paid this price. They presented you the bill and it was... Right, you would complain, wouldn't you? It asked for a discount.
You do that anyway, Phil.
I would talk to my wife about that. I'll get back to you tomorrow. I'll get some other prices. Right? You know what we're talking about, right? Which company is it that we set out to be every day? Top one. Every call. Every customer. And when we do that, and you all have, what's the response to us? We deliver that 5-star experience.
Overwhelmingly.
Yeah.
5-star review.
5-star reviews, spend big money, tell all their friends about you, go online about it and tell their friends about you. And so this has to be our goal. I was in Atlanta some years ago, and we went to a restaurant like this. Somebody chose it for our group, and I was at the end of a day of training like this, and I was absolutely famished, starving. And we walk in, and as you're coming in the front door of this place, they've got the glass meat case. Who's ever been to that kind of a restaurant?